I actually didn't sit in my car. I was going to for my break. So then I got a call from the Mexican female janitor, and she's like, someone didn't pay for their meal at El Torito. So I walked over there, right? I'm like, oh, okay. So I walk over there, and I don't know. The staff didn't say anything to me, so... And the Hispanic woman didn't give me a description, I don't think. Her English was pretty bad, so I couldn't really understand what she was talking about. But, like... Even if, what am I supposed to do against... What am I supposed to do with someone who doesn't pay their bill? You know what I mean? Like... Hey, sir. Hey.
Is there any place that has a real design of this container that it's going to look like? Is it online?
No, as far as I know, just those pictures right there.
But those are just schematics that got like what level, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out what to do with C-Doc, especially the first one that goes down.
Oh, I mean...
I was told the one with fingers, and I'm seeing fingers on these designs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's for a long time, like all these designs. I think they're starting the parking lot construction.
They told us that we were supposed to start in October and move our ass, and now they say maybe February. I don't know what is going on.
If you really want to know, you could call property management building, and they would probably have a better answer than I would.
Yeah, they might have it online now that's correctly laid out, so check it.
Yeah.
These pictures are encouraging. I have a channel slip right now, but I've been told I'm going to lose it. So,
Damn.
how long is that design there? That's original.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
See, that's original.
right, right.
And I think they're going to make those fingers look like all the way across.
Mm-hmm.
So the stuff on the front of that in here, I don't think it's too accurate.
Yeah.
Next slide.
Yeah, of course. I thought I locked that door. God damn it. I thought I locked the office door. How did he get in? I locked the door and the normies still get into my office during my break. What the hell is going on, man? Didn't I lock... I'm sure I locked the door. I must not have locked it correctly. So, if I don't lock it right, then the normies get in here and they ask questions or something. Like what just happened. I don't know if you guys could hear him talking. He just came in and asked a bunch of questions. I'm like, trying to watch this Smash tournament here on my break here, sir. Trying to jerk around here, sir. This is my office. Please get out. You know? Please get the hell out of here. Why do people just like walk in here? This isn't a store. God damn it. So that was funny. That'll be on the podcast. That was a goof and a spoof. You don't usually see other guests in my podcast, but that old man decided he wanted to be on, so there he was. He had a bunch of questions about the redesign of this place that I work at. They're redesigning it completely, so, but not for a while. It takes a while to do that type of shit, you know. So, anyway, that was cringe. What was I talking about before that guy came into the office? Started asking questions? I wanted to say one thing. Oh, right, I was talking about the person who didn't pay their bill. Yeah, what am I supposed to do against that? I can't do anything against that. I can follow them around and be like, hey, you gotta leave the harbor, bro. I don't know. But, what was I gonna say? I went to church this morning. It was good, I guess. It was pretty short, but I guess it was good. He read from the letters of John, I think. And the letters that John wrote are pretty heartwarming, so I like to read them. Pretty heartwarming letters. Whatever you guys think about the most during the day, think about that. What is it that you think about the most during the day? Because that kind of defines your passion and your hobbies and your interest. And it defines like who you are and what you're doing and where you're going and stuff. So for me, I think about during the day, I think about sitting down and just mostly sitting down in a comfortable place. So what that means for me, since I think the most about stupid random stuff, what does that mean? What does that make me? What does that mean for my essence? I'm interested. Because if you think about it, whatever you think about the most during the day, that's your passion. That's what you're passionate about. Unconsciously, consciously, whatever. That's what your passion's about. Coomers, they might think a lot about porn addiction, so that's what they're passionate about. I don't know. I don't know. Let's say I'm not a famous artist, right? Which I'm not. But I'm still kind of like an artist, right? What is the motivation for me to be an artist if I'm not a famous artist? What is my motivation for that? What's the point if I'm not an E-Star boy before I'm a ghost in the grave? You know? I don't know. Maybe that's selfish, you know? But I can't deny that it's a big motivator for me, for some reason, in some way, shape, or form, is the E-Star stuff. It's just a big motivational factor for my stuff. I don't know why, it just is. I'm sure it is for other people, too. I know normies are obsessed with, money and, cars and girlfriends and shit like that, because they're all fucking idiots. I don't really care for money or anything like that. It's just I want the recognition, and I want the attention to my work, and I want people to see my vision and to understand me and to understand my genius. To understand my genius and to see it with their own eyes and to make of it what they will, and everyone wants to be understood and seen and stuff, and I really don't know what the point of all this is. I don't know what the point of it, what I'm doing is, I really don't. At the end of the day, nobody knows anything, nobody really knows anything. They're all just kind of guessing and stuff, And it's like I said, making sense out of human beings is like trying to teach an ant the internet. Human beings are very complicated creatures that don't make any sense. It'd be like if I tried to teach the ant the internet. It's too complicated for the ant. And that is probably how it is with aspects of God and the spirit world and stuff for us. It's simply too complicated for our brains to understand at this current time and this reality, It's too complex for us probably. We won't get it correctly. I'm talking about sacred geometry. I'm talking about gematria. Gematria is funny because you look on YouTube and online and it's like all these people are like, lizard people adds up to 16 letters. Therefore, George Bush is a lizard person, you know? And it's just like, even I'm like, I don't know, guys. I mean, it's interesting, but it's a lot of letters. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, people see so many connections with gematria letters and words and people and stuff like that, to linking them to ideas, and it's too much, man. It's too much. Gematria is a trip. It is a rabbit hole of a trip, let me tell you. But I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. It's simply too out there for me, in a way. Gematria is. But I respect people who actually fucking put in the time to research that and to figure stuff out and stuff, because I think that's really cool. It's just me personally, it's just too much stuff for me. So I personally stay away from gematria in general. But it is extremely trippy stuff, I will say that much. Whether it's the universe or fate or God or coincidences or whatever, it's interesting stuff, how much math and letters and numbers are so interconnected with everything. So interesting. Anyway. I'm on my break, but my break ended like 10 minutes ago. So this is awkward. I should probably get back out there and walk around aimlessly and mindlessly until my shift is over. Am I right, guys? Am I right? So yeah. But I texted Jan and he responded, so I think there's signs of life there. People keep looking at my window. It's disgusting. I'm like a zoo in here because they tap on the glass for my office because there's pictures on it. So I have to listen to them tap on the fucking glass like I'm a zoo animal. It's cringe, I know. It's really cringe. My life is really cringe. My life is completely fucking cringe. I need a new job where I work from home or something. That would be awesome. Or NEET bucks. But you know how it is, guys, for NEETs out there. You know how it is. You know the struggle, right? You know the struggle. Anyway, I should get back out there, so bye for now, guys.
Hey guys, it's 7 p.m. Still have a freaking hour till my last break. I don't know what I'm gonna do for a freaking hour, dude. Because I have to get out of the car and take pictures, because I'm out of pictures to report on for my job. You have to report 4 pictures an hour, at least. You're supposed to. So I'm out of things to report on, so I have to take more pictures and report on more stuff. I can't do that in the car. It's just going by kind of slow. I don't know. I've been in my car for like 40 minutes. But it's just going by slow, you know? Just going by slow. So... It's finally getting kind of dark. At 7 p.m. is when it gets kind of dark right now, a little bit. But there's still some sunlight out. You know, it's not totally dark yet. The sky is kind of like a gross color of yellow and black combined together, you know? It's a gradient of like yellow, a gross looking yellow and a darker blue night sky color. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like talking. Did I tell you about what happened yesterday, guys? With my coworker. There was this like Mexican teenage guy who was doing donuts in front of the police building here, where we work. And the police there are so like lazy that they didn't even come out. And he's yelling "fuck you" and stuff like that while doing donuts in front of their building, and the police are still too lazy to come out and say something to him, and then he drove off. And then my coworker also saw a couple in the restroom, both in the same stall. So I wonder what they were doing, right, guys? In a fucking dirty public bathroom, like a dirty public bathroom. They were probably fucking or something, I don't know. My coworker didn't do anything about either incident, in case you were wondering. He didn't interfere with them. As a guard, sometimes you just let things slide. Who cares? I did tell a homeless woman to leave the property today, though. She was sleeping, like, right on the property, right next to the street. She just made the whole harbor look like a gross homeless hangout sleep area, so I'm just like, just go sleep at the park across the street. She's like, the park? And I'm like, yep. And she didn't say anything after that, so I felt some negative energy from her. Could have gone worse, though, I guess. And she left after I told her. What? Should I really have told her? I mean, technically it's my job, but did I do the right thing? Should I really have made her move and wake up and stop sleeping on the grass? I don't know. I hope so. I hope I did the right thing. I don't know, dude. But if you want to sleep, don't sleep here. Sleep at the park or the beach. I don't know what else to tell you. You can't just fucking sleep here, you dumb idiot cunt. But whatever. Maybe she didn't know. You never know, you know? I swear, homeless people sleep in the weirdest spots sometimes. Just the weirdest, most openy spots you can imagine. Listening to Bible verses really gets me amped up. In a good way. I get really emotional reading them. It feels really nice to read them. I like the way they're written. Like, I like the language they use and stuff. It feels good to read them. Like, listen to this one. God put eternity in the human heart. You're like, why is that important? Because the reason why we're always so unsatisfied is because we have this feeling of eternity in our hearts, aka heaven, right? And so we feel unfulfilled because we're not in eternity right now, because we're on earth and we're not in eternity, which is in our hearts, which God put there to make us, help us long for eternity or heaven or whatever you want to call it. So I just thought that was interesting, that he would put something like that inside of our hearts. I feel like the hearts are very important as far as organs go, if not the most important organ we have. both physically and spiritually. We know we die without a heart, obviously. It's like one of the only organs that if we lose, we die immediately, right? And people just store so much stuff in their heart. It's like a storage container. Their grief, their breakup trauma they have, all the trauma they have, all the feelings they have towards other people and stuff. I feel like hearts are a very important organ. The most important, probably. In ways that I can't even describe here correctly. But I wish I could. Let's see. Man, I want to go home. And not the rehab either. Just a fucking home. Or my own place. Just not a rehab anymore. Please, Mommy, don't make me go back to rehab work. I hear women yelling. That can't be a good sign. Probably shooting a lot of period blood out of their nasty fucking cramped period pussy vaginas. It's nasty, dude. Here's what I should do this week. Try to pass my math test and look for a stay-at-home job. Even though, like, they're nearly impossible to find for someone like me, even though I know a bunch of people who have them in real life. For a person who's out of luck, like me, they're very hard or impossible to get something as lucky as that. Because my life is cursed. And you can't just give some fortune to someone who's cursed. It's not possible. I may not have had pussy around my cock, but I can tell you this. I know how good a soda tastes. First thing in the brunch. I feel like the best time to have a soda is... That's a tricky question. I want to say brunch time, but I also kind of want to say lunch time. And I'm kind of torn between which one I prefer. Too early, breakfast time? It's still good, but there's something off about it. I don't trust it. Soda at breakfast. I've tried it. But it doesn't feel quite right. But after breakfast time, like say brunch or lunch, I feel like that's the perfect time to start your soda drinking day of drinking soda. Especially the first taste. I bought some pure Mountain Dew the other day, and I had some, and I was so sure of how Mountain Dew was the best soda that was ever created after I had some. The other day, it reminded me, like, oh yeah, this is the best soda ever created. And Steve, who was that guy, that schizophrenic guy who died, Stephen William Johnson or whatever, from the 90s, that they did a documentary on? His favorite soda was Mountain Dew as well, because he knew the truth about soda taste. Because if you taste it, Mountain Dew, you'll see that, yeah, this is the best soda ever created. You can tell by how powerful the taste is when it hits you for the first time each day. The first taste of the day is always the best per each soda taste. And it's very obvious that Mountain Dew is the king of soda when it comes to taste. It's so much more powerful than all the other ones is what I've found, per my own soda tasting taste buds. And I'm serious about that. Anyway, I think I have to drive around and take some pictures. I don't want to get in trouble, you know. I'm out of pictures, so. But maybe I'll come back to my car after I take a few pictures here and there. I don't know. Because I do like to sit in my car, kinda, and I just really want to go home, you know. And I was starting to ramp up in things I was talking about there for a second, but I probably should get back to doing some work type stuff at work, you know. Wish me luck in finding a stay-at-home job for NEET boys. Wish me luck, and I wish you luck as well if you try looking for one. I hope you guys find one as well, or I hope you guys find whatever you're looking for, you know. Whatever you want out of life, I hope you guys find it, and I'll probably find it as well. Okay, bye for now. Okay, I'm back, LOL. I only left for about 15 or 16 minutes. I did some walking, did some driving. I took a few videos of my patrol, so I'm gonna upload those to the YouTube channel. They're just videos of the patrol. They're very short. I could put them in this video, but I have the quality so low in the podcast videos that the quality would be shit, so I don't know if I'm going to put them in this video. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, I hope you guys are having a beer for me one of these days. Save some for me, right? You know, I'm the king of beer. I should change my YouTube name from Motherfucker King to Beer King. LOL, just kidding. I actually kind of like the Motherfucker King YouTube handle. I like it. It's cool. The Motherfucker King. I mean, who else can say that about themselves? No one. So that's cool that I came up with that screen name thing. Motherfucker King Zawujard. It's a long title. I don't know. I go by many names. So does the devil. Let's get that out right now. The devil goes by many names. It says that in the Bible. I think it says that. But I can't remember the exact quote. So I have no idea. That's just what I heard. But I can't remember the exact quote. So I'm like a pastor, huh? I'm like a sticky, gooey cum pastor or something. I'd love to be a pastor, but more of like an eccentric pastor. You know, if I had my own church, I'd love it. I just love it. We just talk about whatever, Netflix and chill, you know, whatever's on our mind. And like, I would just like lead all these people to the Kool-Aid that we would all drink collectively, and we would go to Heaven's Gate. That's the name of the cult, right? Heaven's Gate, I think it was called. Wait, or am I thinking of Jonestown? With Jim Jones. Did I just combine both of those things? Did Heaven's Gate drink Kool-Aid to death? Or was that Jonestown, or was that both? I can't remember. That might have been both of them. Both cults might have done that. I know Jim Jones definitely did. I don't remember if Heaven's Gate did that. I think they probably did, but I can't remember. Can't remember. The Heaven's Gate website is, I heard it's still up. And heard it's still around. Which is pretty cool. Pretty interesting that their website remains intact. Love it. So. Oh boy. You see what I mean? Doesn't it just feel like it's going by so slow today? Like, fuck. You know what I mean? Doesn't it feel that way, guys? Clowns out there? I feel like today is going by so slow. Oh, fuck. My birth was a mistake. Right. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. It was a miracle. Wow, that got optimistic really fast, didn't it? Next time you guys are looking at yourselves in the mirror saying, I was a mistake, say, I was a miracle. Say how much your cheeks perk up on your facial cheek muscles. They'll perk up into a smile, or a grin, or a grimace. I call that Jan's grimace. Because of his shit-eating grin. Just kidding. I got crummy news. I feel like I got sunburned today. Out in the fucking sun. I feel like I got burned. Like my face feels like burnish. You know, it feels like burned to a crisp. I put my sunscreen in the work office. I don't know if the bitch boss moved it or something, but like I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. So I hope it's in there somewhere. I hope she didn't like throw it away or some shit. Like I need that sunscreen kind of like because I burn like a baby boy asshole. So I need sunscreen, aka cum screen, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I can't wait to get home, have some Mountain Dew, I think, and eat the rest of my burger that I bought yesterday at Carl's Jr. And I still have some shake left from yesterday that I didn't drink. Sucks that curfew is at 11, because I'm not going to have time to do anything when I get home. I'm just going to have to go straight to eat and straight to sleep, or straight to bed, or whatever, you know. I can't go on my computer and shit, because it's already going to be late. Yeah. It just, the sun was just, like, so fucking hot lately, like, it wasn't super hot at first, but then it just felt like it got so hot by, like, 5 p.m., and it finally started cooling down around like 6 p.m., you know? But it just felt so fucking hot. Even at like 5 p.m., it fucking like was burning my face alive. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this horse shit? I hate the fucking sun, dude. Fuck it. Burns you, dude. Burns you to a crisp, man. You guys think I did the right thing telling that homeless woman to just fucking leave and go sleep at the park next door? It's a close walk to the park. It's like it's really close. Only problem is it's up a big flight of stairs. You have to climb a big flight of stairs to get to the park, but it's like literally right across the street from where she was sleeping. You know? Like, where I work is private property. The park, on the other hand, is, you know, like, there's no guards there. It's like city, county property, you know? So that's why there's so many rules at this place, because it's technically private property, so people can't do whatever they want here like they can do at, say, the beach or the park or whatever. Because technically this is private property where I'm at, you know? So there's a difference there between property rules and stuff, you know? Oh, I wish I was married to Kathy. That'd be cool. Weekend's almost over. Everyone is weekend by the time the weekend comes around, which is the week's end. Why there's so many stupid wordplay shit going on with the word weekend? Doesn't that make you cringe? How it's weekend, and week's end all in one stupid fucking gay word. Doesn't it like piss you off that word has so many meanings? It pisses me off. It pisses you off as well. No word should have that many meanings behind it. None of them. And people don't even think about that shit. They're just like, you know. Nobody thinks about this stuff except me, because I got such a giant fucking brain. It's a Mensa brain. I tried out for Mensa. I tried to apply to Mensa. They wouldn't let me, and they said, you're too smart for Mensa. We can't let you in. Sorry. So they turned me down because I was so smart. That's what they said. I was overqualified to be a doctor of cum. Call me, I'm like the doctor of cum on YouTube. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Push in chairs at the wharf. Sorry about that. I want to go home. You guys saw my video I posted right before I went to work. I made a video saying, "Please, mommy, don't make me go to work." And one of you guys said that was one of the first videos I ever posted on my oldest YouTube channel. It was something similar to that. To that video. And I just think it's funny how NEETs, when they're in school, high school and stuff, they're like, "Please, mommy, don't make me go to school." And then, like, after they graduate from school, right, they're like, "Please, mommy, don't make me go to work." So it's still, like, the same person, but they're, like, begging for something else, just at different ages, you know? By the way, that 40-year-old guy at my house, I told you he ended up crawling back on his hands and knees, asking them to let him back into the house when he was homeless again after he left the house. Which shows you how daunting being homeless is nowadays. People are so scared of it, and it's so tricky to pull off well that people will literally go back begging to rehabs to let them back in to live, you know? And he's a nice guy, for sure. He's a nice guy, but he pussied out like a big, fat, stupid, nasty vagina pussy and came crawling back to the stupid rehab when he was briefly homeless for a little bit. Although he's probably been homeless before. His family doesn't talk to him, which I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him that his family doesn't talk to him, you know. I don't know why they don't talk to him. Maybe I feel like it's just because he's been a NEET for probably a long time or something. And so families, eventually they take revenge on NEETs and they stop talking to them and they, you know, ostracize them from the family and just kick them out and shit, like whatever. So I don't know. I haven't asked him, but it's sad that his family doesn't talk to him. Like, some families are just so stupid. And, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was his fault, I guess, but I don't really know. I feel like family's family, you know. You should just try to stand by them and stuff, you know, no matter what. Even if they're NEETs or, I don't know, maybe if they're addicts, that's a little trickier, because then they try to steal from everyone for fucking drug money and stuff, you know, which is pretty tricky. I wouldn't enjoy that, getting people stealing from me all the time for drugs, you know. I wouldn't like that, but I don't know. Who else is gonna take in your family if you just kick them out? Like, who? They're not gonna have anyone to care for them, unless they're normies with girlfriends, which some of them are. I'm not, however. I don't have a GF, so I got nobody to talk to me but my mom, you know, and so there you go. And she kicked me out, but, you know, I just been at rehabs for the past year. Some of them were pretty nice, I have to say. It was a pretty nice time, like living in LA. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them kind of suck dick. Like the one I'm at now, I'm not a fan of this one. I'm not a fan. But like I didn't have to work at the other rehabs, right? So it was kind of chill. I like applied places for stay-at-home jobs for like, like 5 or 7 months straight, Of course, I never got anything back. Nothing came of it because they never hired me because they're fucking retarded and gay and I can't get a lucky break and get a stay-at-home job, But I tried for like when I was in all the rehabs last year, just like for like 5 or 6 months straight, just applying and trying to get a job thing, but it didn't work. So I had to go crawling back on my hands and cum-drenched knees to the security industry who will hire literally anyone convicted kill offenders like E. Roger. They'd probably hire him instantly. Say they make him CEO. Oh, you did all that stuff to a bunch of people? Yeah, you can be CEO of our security team, sure. Because they will hire anybody, even goose fuckers. People who go around fucking gooses at the parks and stuff, just for fun, to get their rocks off when they see a goose with the big fat eggs in their face. They'll hire goose fuckers, and they'll make them chairman of the board of the goose fucking department. Guys, this is serious. This is serious stuff here. This is serious stuff here, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Wharf restroom check. It's just, I found this funny song, and I think you guys will get a laugh out of it, because it's really funny. Let me just find it on my phone real quick. Alright, get ready to chuckle and laugh and smile because of this freaking funny song that I found, called Microchip by Oliver. Listen to this. So that's Microchip by Oliver. If you want to hear the rest of the song, YouTube it. It's a funny song. It's just a funny, fun song to listen to get you in a better mood. It's just a funny song. Holy crap. Love it. Absolutely love it. I saw a guy, his car air freshener in his car window that said, this air freshener didn't hang itself, and it had a picture of Jeffrey Epstein on the air freshener. And I smiled. I kind of chuckled, and then I bumped into a car next to me when I was walking. I'm like, oh crap. But it was worth the chuckle because it's just a funny car freshener. And there's a weeaboo here who has anime stickers and shit on her car, or his car, all over the car. It's adorable to see this dude or girl's anime stickers all over their car. Can't remember what specific animes, but it's cute to see all this anime shit on a car. So I wonder who wonder where they work at the harbor, because they're an employee, and I wonder what they look like. If they're an anime fan, I wonder what if they're a hot stupid bitch. You never know. So saw this hot, stupid bitch earlier. She had those fucking pants on that are like pajama, like super tight pajama-y pants. So you could just see like every crease of her asshole, right? And she's walking around with these. I'm like, oh, that's a cute gal. And then these 3 guys come up behind her, who was, you know, they were all part of her slut fuck squad who like run a train on her every night. And I'm like, oh, there's her chads that fucking run a train on her every single night. And she's dressed in, you know the outfit I'm talking about, like where they're wearing those super tight, like pajama-y cotton like outfits. It was one of those. And yeah, it was very it looked cool. But then you're like, oh, she's just a fucking dumb slutty bitch with 3 chads running a train on her every day. That's great. That's just great. You guys know what I'm talking about, or am I just talking crazy here? Am I making sense? I wonder if you guys followed my advice yesterday and looked at the moon, because it's a very interesting crescent shape today. I know you guys have seen the moon 1 trillion times, but sometimes it's nice to just look at it once in a while to remember that it's there, you know? Because it kind of hides away at night, like NEETs. NEETs are very hidden. I should have named that podcast Hideaway NEETs or something, instead of Balloon Play podcast, because I didn't even talk about balloon play at all in the podcast, which is like sexual, sex with balloons or something. It's balloon play. I don't know what I'm going to title this podcast. I'll think of something. I always do. What's up with fucking gay fag normies, right, who use their real names on their Facebooks and their MySpaces and their YouTube accounts and their Instagrams and their Tinders and their Tumblrs and stuff. They're like, this is a gay fag normie idiot, right? Oh, I'm so uncreative and untalented and retarded, and I majored in business school at college, and I got my degree, and I went to a lot of college parties, and I'm so uncreative and unimaginative that I'm going to use my real name on the internet as my screen name for YouTube, my YouTube channel, where I talk about cooking different vegan recipes with raw sun-dried tomatoes. You know, they're so stupid idiots that they can't even think of a fucking creative name for their YouTube channel or whatever they do, that they have to use their real, authentic name that their gay idiot parents gave them when they conceived them on Valentine's Day 30 years ago at the drive-in theater or whatever, you know? It's fucking pathetic. Think of a fucking screen name, you cocksucking cockroach idiot cock motherfuckers. Fucking idiots, can't even think of a fucking screen name. Give me a break. Pathetic. Anyway, sorry. Gets my blood boiling. Gets my heart rate up and my blood pressure up, right? Gets my blood pressure up, boys. It's up. It's up. Oh man. You know what's scary in like 20 or 50 years when we're in nursing homes or something? We're going to be like super racist. And the nurses are going to have to deal with all the racist remarks we say, and we can't control our like words in our language because we're super old. So we just let the N-words fly 24/7 towards these poor nurses, right? And they just like fucking shove us off a cliff in our wheelchairs or something, you know? That's fucking funny, but that's also gonna be a problem. I can barely control my my word usage now as it is, but in 30 to 50 years, you know, it's like I'm just gonna let the N-words fly 24/7. I don't care who's around, you know? I don't know. It's just a funny word. Every word I'm just gonna throw around like it's candy, man. And I'm gonna be thrown in a re-education USA camp for anti-jabsters, anti-needlers, you know? Anywho, it's time for my final break of the night. So I'm going to drive my car thing over to the office and take my last break. I wish I could say take my last breath, but it's just taking my last break. Gotcha, guys. A little suicide joke in there for you. But yeah, you know, my mom's friend was here today and she said, I think this job really fits you, Jer. And I'm like, yeah, it's alright, but it gets a little spicy sometimes with the drama. So I just want a job that I'm not scared of, which is hard to find because I seem to be afraid of everything nowadays, right? Which I think is maybe common in NEETs, I don't know. But it's hard to find something that I'm not afraid of. But if it could pay money, that would be awesome, and I'm not afraid of it, it would be perfect for me. Just something that I'm not afraid of. How hard could it be, right? But then you try it, and it's like, oh, I'm afraid of everything. That's right. What am I going to do now? And then you're stuck. And you are scared to do anything, and scared to move, and scared to be seen, and scared to be heard. You know? I know. It's cringe. I know. I love that word. I love the word cringe. It's such a great word. I'm so glad it got popular these days. It's just a fun, powerful word. Fun word. I love it. I love it. Anywho, like I said a minute ago, I gotta go take my last break. Crud. What the crud? Gotta take my last break, boys. I don't really want to leave the car. I never want to leave my little baby car. But sometimes I have to. It's the sad truth of the come, isn't it? Sometimes you gotta leave your sweet baby car to her own devices. But I'm almost off. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. That I'm almost off here. And I can go home. That will be nice to go home. As Borat would say, very nice. Very nice. How does Borat say it? Very nice. Very nice. Something like that. Borat would say something like that. I did see Borat 2. It was okay. It wasn't as good as the first one. Anyway, bye for now. Okay, it's over. Celebrate good come on. No more work. For 5-ish days. Oh, I love this song. Why can't you just meet me in the middle? It's a good song. It's a good song. Wasting my life just a little. You guys heard this song? Why can't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle. Baby. Why don't you just come in the middle? I'm losing my cum just a little. That's why it's called pre-cum. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Now, do I want to get fast food or drive straight home is the question. What do I want out of fast food place right now? I can't think of anything. Oh, wait, maybe a strawberry shake. Oh, dear, there's cops. Better hide the phone. Not allowed to talk on your phone while you drive, guys. Well, I mean, I hold my phone up to my face, you know? Oh, there's a ton of cops. What the hell? So this is where my coworker, why he didn't show up to the office. There's a bunch of cops at my work. What the hell's going on? Something for sure. Oh, what is it?
What the hell's going on? That must be where my coworker went. To all those fucking cops, because that's his turf at work. You're assigned certain territories at the workplace I'm at. Your turf. And so, I think I am going to get a shake after all. Fuck it. And, tons of cops over there. Is it something interesting? Oh, I'm not going to go over there. I mean, I don't want to bother the men in blue. Plus, I want to go home. You know what I mean? Baby, why don't you just meet me in the cum? I'm losing my cum. Yeah, no more torture. The torture for today is officially over. I am allowed to leave and do my Jer stuff. Thank goodness, dude. Work. You guys, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just too much. Too much energy. Like, I don't like walking around in shoes because I hate shoes. And guess what you're forced to wear at workplaces? Yeah, that's right. Shoes. So, I don't like fucking shoes and I have to wear them all day at work. My feet are all fucking shoed out, you know? It's crazy out there with the shoe policy at workplaces these days. I'm telling you. It's crazy out there. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hi, what can we make for today?
Hi, what kind of shakes do you guys have?
The mini, the regular, the large. Oh, we have the vanilla, the chocolate, the strawberry, the caramel apple, and then the Oreo.
Oh, okay. Can I get a strawberry, large shake?
Okay.
And a beer battered fish taco?
One? Or the 2 for 4?
Oh, just one. Actually two.
Okay.
Just two?
2 fish tacos and a large strawberry shake?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, your total is going to be $9.15 at the please.
Thank you. Couldn't decide on how many tacos I wanted. You know what I mean? Sometimes life is like that. But I did decide on a shake.
That'll be $9.15. Okay.
Thank you. No, that's okay. Thanks a lot. That's it. Am I wasting money that should be going towards my hermit RV? I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Sorry, bros, that's a good shake. It's a good shake. I got strawberry. Large. You know? And it's good. And I got some beer battered fish tacos because I love some beer battered tacos. And beer, I love beer as well. But also, when they batter it into tacos, I'm alright with that as well. You know, it's a good thing we don't have cancer like Shrouded Hand got testicle cancer and had to get one of his balls removed. I guess that's the price you get for being an E-star, bro. I know, that's deep. He sold his testicle to be an E-star. Some people do that. Say, you want 300k subs on YouTube? Sell your testicle, bro. And that's what he did. How else do you think he got 300 plus subs on YouTube? Explain that, atheists. You know? Nah, it's his fucking voice. People love Irish accents and shit. Women love it. Subscribers love it. If I had an Irish accent voice, you know how many fucking subs I'd have? People are like, oh, Jabba Jar's voice, I don't want to listen to that. Now, if he was fucking Irish, I'd fucking hit the subscribe button, which I'm not fucking doing. Fuck you! But yeah, if I had an Irish voice, I would be easy E-star. Super easy. It's so simple. Just get a voice change, bro. It's like a sex change. Just get a voice change, bro. People don't want to listen to Zabu Jar's voice. They want to listen to fucking leprechauns jerking off. Hey, top of the morning to you on YouTube. Subscribe for Irish content. You know, however they sound. They're fucking leprechauns, bro. And they're stealing all the subscribers. That's how Shrouded Hand got his subs, because of his Irish accent. Bro, that's the truth. Doesn't matter. He doesn't watch my videos anymore. That was like 7 years ago when he watched some of my vids. Now it's been like 6 years. Dude's moved on to bigger and better things. Oh, I can't shout out Zabu Jar anymore now that I have 300k subs, fucker. At least I got 2 balls, bro. Alright? Get used to it. Deal with it. You got all your subs. I'm happy for you, bro. Good for you. Look at me with my 300k YouTube subscribers. And my 1 testicle. That's Shrouded Hand. That's him in a nutshell. the YouTube algorithm gives and it takes away. And all that's done for me is taken away. But what it does to other people is it gives. It rains subs on other channels, not on this channel. We're like a desert. A dry, fucking humid desert with nobody. But you know who walked the desert for 40 days and 40 nights? Jesus Christ. Am I like Jesus in a barren wasteland desert? Is that the dream therapy message? Is that the symbolism I'm supposed to take away from this whole ideal? The moral of the situation with my life? Is there a moral to my life? Is there a theme? Or is it just tragic? Please tell me there's a sparkling, what's it fucking called? A lining on the gray cloud or whatever they call it? That fucking phrase everyone says? Please tell me there's fucking, the grass is greener on the other side of the cum fence. Because right now, all the grass around me is dead. I want to see some green living grass. Take me to the other side of that fence. When am I going to get on the other side of that fence? Probably never. I'll always be stuck on this shit side. Am I on the shitty side of YouTube again? Am I in the weird part of YouTube again? I'm watching a Stop with Chart video. Is this the cringe part of YouTube again? Is everyone cringing here? You know what I mean? You, funny man, you think this is funny? Well, funny man, what's so funny about this? Yeah. Hey, have you guys heard this song? Hey, sticky cum, sticky cum, super sticky cum, cum, cum. Yeah, that song sucks. Have you guys heard this song? This is my favorite song.
Making your kid almost killed because he hasn't learned responsibility. You should really assess your parenting skills, Mike.
93.1 Jack FM is on the...
What the fuck? That song sucks. You're listening to Sticky Cum on the Coast. 69.7 The Cum. I'm your host, Smooth Cum Radio Operator Jer, or as the ladies call me, the Cum Lord. We'll get right back to our regularly scheduled programming of cum-type music right after these messages from our sponsors. Are you tired of your cum getting all over the place with no sticky cum rag to clean it up? Are you tired of using a dirty old cum sock to clean all your gooey, sticky cum? Well, look no farther. Look no farther. My client introduced a new, innovative technology called the cum straw. Yes. Using NASA space-age technology, we've developed a straw so powerful you can slurp up all the sticky cum off of your seat cushions and your arm and everywhere else you spray your cum, and you can slurp it all up into your mouth, and you'll get rid of your cum problem once and for all. The cum straw, it can be yours for 5 quality payments of $69.99. If you're looking for a new quality invention called the cum straw, please call 1-800-699-CUM-CUM. That's 1-800-699-CUM-CUM. If you call now, we'll throw in 3 cum straws for the price of 1 cum straw. That's quadruple the cum straw, cum slurping action, only the one retail price of $69.99 and 5 different payments. Call now and we'll throw in an extra cum sock with your order. Call now. Okay, guys, back to our regularly scheduled programming. I see the waves down in Comfrica. How's that Africa song go by Toto? It's like something coming in Africa. I hear the window wash at night. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a gooey place. Such a sticky place. Welcome to the Hotel California. You can find it here. You can come here. Come on the ceiling. She got the come on ice. We are all come here of our own device. Sticky and gooey. She got the hana come. Gonna find it come. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a sticky gooey come. You can slurp it up. You know how this song goes. I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm done. I'm done once and for all. Because I'm back at the rehab. Home, sweet home. Whoa. Right, guys? Geez, I am kind of a crazy driver, aren't I? Especially when I got a phone in my hand when I'm recording vlogs while I drive home. You know what I mean? What am I thinking? The things I do for you guys. But the podcasts have to be made for the rest of my life and no stopping. No matter how many times I get banned. 6, 7 times? 69 times? Who knows? I don't care. It won't stop me. I'll keep coming on the new podcasts all the time. One tiny podcast asked me to be on as a guest. They're like a Newgrounds podcast thing, YouTube channel. And this was like several months ago. And I said no, because I have no privacy, because I'm in a rehab. How can I be on your show? But if it would get me a handful of new subs, maybe I should be on their show. Let me know if you think I should do their YouTube show. Of course, I wouldn't want to show my face even there. I don't even know how I would do it, because as I said, I'm in a rehab. I have no privacy. I don't know how I would be able to do their show on a webcam type deal. Maybe if I just did my voice, they would be okay with that. But it's a lot of anxiety, because they're like 3 big guys, right? They're like 3 big guys, and they'd be like, who is this fucking guy? You know, I'm sure they'd be very nice on the show, but dealing with strangers, you know, I've never done like a podcast with anyone else, like a setting like that. I've never done that, and it's just like a lot of pressure to perform well and be funny the entire time, you know, and not mess it up and come out looking like a wimp. Yeah, that's a good shake, bros. It's a good shake. Anyways, it's almost curfew time, bros. So I should probably go inside and like eat. And who's parking behind me? Who is this parking behind me? Maybe it's Mitch. I can't tell who this is. Oh, they're talking. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great weekend. The weekend's over. And I had to work. Like I work every weekend, but it's over now. I can stop. I can get rid of the trauma of the last 2 days. And move on with my life, right? I can get over the traumatic experience of the work weekends that I do. I've been working here since like July 1st, and now it's October, fucking day, is it like October 10th or something? So it's been quite a few months working at that place, you know. I somehow survived. I think I survived because I barely work there, but I don't know. I survived. I'm still alive. My last job I had at Goodwill I lasted like 2 months. But they worked me to the bone. I was working like 3 days a week, you know? Crazy. 3 days a week, I know. And I had to deal with customers sometimes, like a lot. Because I had to take their donations and put them into giant boxes. I was on my feet all day. My feet, God, they hurt like hell every day at that job. Like hell. I'd come home to my parents' house and I'd fall asleep. That's how exhausted I was every day. I just immediately like drink a huge thing of soda. Because I love soda after a hard day of work. And I would just fall asleep. And because I was so exhausted and my feet hurt like hell. I was playing a lot of Eternal at the time, I remember. Super into Eternal. Which is it's a fantastic game, but I have so many of the cards and expansions, like every campaign. I just kind of got bored of it after like a while, like a year or so. Where I was playing it all the time. I love it. I love Eternal. I have a super soft spot in my heart for Eternal, Feria, Duelist, which, God, I hope the beta comes out soon, because I really miss that game. Duelist, Hearthstone, I don't know. Yeah, I never got super into it. I mean, I have a good amount of decks and cards in it, but I was never, like, super into it. I was super into Feria, Duelist, Eternal, Here's the Storm, obviously, I still play, like, every day. You guys see my streams. That's, like, the only fucking game I play. Because I'm cringe, right? I still love Smash Bros, but I don't really... it's too cringe to set it up here at rehab. There's too much... I'd have to, like, put it away, and I'd have to set it up with all the guys around. There's no privacy, you know? So it's, like... I just don't set up my Switch here at all, like, which sucks, because I actually like Smash a lot. I like that game. I mean, online, I get way too angry and sweaty and basically have, like, seizures and shit because I get so angry at that game, so it's not very healthy for me to play that game. But, like, with friends, even with friends, I get, like, heart attacks, so even then, it's not a great idea. But it's still just a weirdly addicting game. I don't know why. Maybe because I grew up with it. I'm really not sure. Soft spot in my heart for Dota 2 and Dota 1. I grew up on Dota 1, switched to Dota 2 later. Have, like... I know I have 4 or 5k hours on Dota 2. And I've got at least that much on Dota 1. Probably more. So, altogether, I have, like, probably, like, 10k of hours on Dota and Dota 2 altogether, which is, like, a huge portion of my lifetime just playing Dota and Dota 2, which is pretty funny. That's what NEETs do, bro. They played Dota, and soft spot in my heart for Warcraft 3, for StarCraft 1. Oh, I love StarCraft 1. That was, like, my first video game I ever got in, like, 1998 when it came out. Saw it at the store, I got it, took it home, just fell in love with it. Just such a fun, fucking incredible game. Awesome soundtrack, awesome everything, a map editor. Fuck, I love StarCraft 1, it was so fucking cool. My main race, I like, my favorites are Protoss and Zerg, by far. I'm not a huge fan of Terran. My favorite was probably Protoss. I would buy a Ribters, and I would teleport my whole army into my friend's base and try to win the game that way. But I also love Zerg. The only thing fun I like about Terran are the siege tanks. Just spamming siege tanks. Those are always funny. Just spam siege tanks and shit. Soft spot in my heart for Time Splitters 2 and 3 on the GameCube. And soft spot for Mario Kart Double Dash, of course. Love that game. Love it. I call it Drunkle Dash. Every time I play that game, I just get fucking drunk and play the hell out of that game. I love that fucking game, bro. Love Double Dash. It's the best game ever made. Soft spot in my heart for... What else is there? I don't know. Just stuff like that. You guys get it. Yeah, I can't wait for Duelist to come out again. They are remaking it, and I get to collect all the cards again, and I love collecting cards. I just love it. I don't know why. It's like my favorite thing about card games. It's just the fucking collecting. It's so addicting. So addicting to collect those freaking cards, man. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same way about your card games. I know collecting is fun as fuck. I love collecting. I played so many card games, bros. I played Shadowverse, Gwent, Runeterra, like fucking all the card games. Cards and Castles. I've put in like a bunch of hours into all those games. I haven't really touched them lately though. Cause after like I get all the cards and shit, I just like get bored and I don't touch them ever again kinda sometimes. So I'm like, fuck. But that is the problem with my addiction to card games is I get bored after I get all the cards. So I don't know what to do about that, bros. So, you know. I gotta go inside and eat pretty soon here. This is gonna sound crazy, but I'm so glad today is over. I'm so glad I got through work and it's fucking done for right now. Now the tricky thing is this math class is fucking it's fucking the tests. The tests, bro. I don't even know how to use a calculator. When the calculator problems come up, I automatically lose points. Because I don't know how to fucking use a graphing calculator to graph stuff and shit. Too many buttons, bro. I don't know what I'm fucking doing with that thing. I know Jan is a whiz with his calculator and shit probably, but me, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'd call it a cumculator and just come all over the damn thing, you know what I mean? And, but, you know, fuck, yeah, I have to do a bunch of math this week. How am I going to make art and games if I'm focusing on retarded-ass math problems? I hate math. I hate it so much. And I don't know how to use calculators. They're too tricky and weird. There's too many buttons, bro. There's too many buttons. I'm going to have to look up tutorials on how to use a freaking calculator. Are you kidding me? Let's go back to the days of the 70s when we all used abacuses? Is that what they're called, an abacus? When everyone used abacuses or whatever? I'm saying that right, Jan? Abacus? Let's go back to those days, bros. Yeah. Remember that microchip song I played in this podcast? How fucking funny was that? It catches you off guard by how fucking funky it is. Mono funky! It's like, it's nuts, dudes. God, can you believe I'm still at this fucking rehab? It'd be a shame if somebody burned this fucking place to the ground, wouldn't it? I'm just kidding. I'm not a psycho killer. Qu'est-ce, and run away. Oh, ay. That's, Talking Heads, I think. Psycho Killer. Qu'est-ce, fa. I know Jan likes those fa's. You guys have heard that song. I'm not that old. I'm just 29. I looked at a buying subscriber site on the internet. You can buy 100 subscribers for $5 for YouTube subscribers. What do you guys think I should do? Should I invest in the cash and get a couple hundred subs here and there on the YouTube by spending $5 and throwing it around like a cum? Let me know in the comments if you think I should buy subscribers on YouTube for $5, 5 for 100. I'm thinking about it. Ooh, I'm thinking about it. How many subs could I get for $20? 400 subs. Ooh, that's nice. 400 subs for $20. What I'd do for 400 subs. Damn. That sounds like a good deal to me. Yes, sir. Ooh, I wonder how much it costs for Twitter followers. Not a huge fan of, like, becoming a Twitter e-star. Like, it seems like it might be harder than a YouTube e-star. Like, much harder. Don't quote me on that. It's just a feeling I have by using both platforms. I have a bit of experience on both. I don't know. Anyway. And if I was an E-star though, wouldn't I just get like banned in like the first week? Like completely banned, perma-banned? And I'd just have to start all over again anyway? Cause I can't control like my stuff that comes out of my mouth and stuff that I make and stuff. Like it's hard for me to control all that stuff. Like, so I end up saying aggressive things, end up making questionable videos on sensitive issues, LOL. And I always end up getting banned for it because I can't control my I can't control my filter. I can't control my filter. So I end up getting in trouble for it. I've had the cops at my house before, and they're like, "What's up with the videos, bro?" And I'm like, "Bro, they're just memes. Fuck you." But, I mean, they're just doing their job. They're like, you know, concerned about the videos, and they're like, I don't know, I've told you guys this before. I've had the cops at my door about my videos, and I've had concern by therapists, doctors, and my parents and other people about my videos, and they've been concerned about me and my videos, and if the videos are really a true reflection of myself in real life, and like what I'm thinking, am I crazy, going through a hard time. You know what church my mom was like, "You want to go get prayed for by the pastor for your depression, Jer?" And I'm like, "What depression, idiots? I've never told you I was sad or depressed in my whole life. When have I ever cried or been sad or depressed? Ever. Never. That's right. I've never said I'm sad. I've never said I'm depressed. Never. So why would you think I have depression? If I have something, it's a lot more complicated than retard depression. Okay? I'm not some sad fucking normie who cries all day. When have I ever said in these YouTube podcasts that I'm sad? Never. And I've been doing this for like 1,000,000 years. So yeah, I've never been fucking sad. Bitch. So why do you think I have depression if I've never been fucking sad? Idiot. God, doesn't anyone understand? Pisses me off, man. I wish I was depressed. I wish I was sad. But no. The song says I lost the ability to feel and I lost the ability to come. Okay, not the come part. I'm still pretty good at doing that. Still pretty good at that. Girls like when you can come really fast, I'll tell you that much. The faster it is, the more turned on they get. That's my experience from banging 300 million women. Divided by 300 million. Times 69. Divided by 5. Swifty 5. Remember that song, Swifty 5? Go on YouTube and type Swifty 5 right now. It's a viral video from 20 years ago. Incredible video. Shifty? Was it Swifty? It was Swifty 5, right? Or was it Shifty? 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 What was the name of that video? Swifty 5? 55? Shifty 5? Swifty 5. What was the name of that? It was probably Swifty 5, but I can't. That doesn't sound right. What was the name of that video? Anyway, I gotta go eat, bros. I gotta go to bed right now. Eat real quick and then straight up to fucking curfew bed, bros. Because I don't want to get in trouble by the cocksucker manager who owns this rat hole, right? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast and yesterday's podcast as well. I'm sure you guys are taking a lot out, getting a lot out of these podcasts. Yep, learning a valuable lesson each cast. That's right. That's what I aim to do on these boys. These are a learning experience for you and me both. Anyway, I might do another quick podcast this week before the weekend. Maybe. I'll let you know. Might be a surprise podcast, short one, somewhere in this week of time. You never know. But until then, thanks for hanging around. Please subscribe if you haven't. This is a NEET friendly environment, so please subscribe if you're a NEET boy or whatever. I need the subs, bros. Outlaw Star got a bunch of subs. He's a NEET. Why can't I? Is it because he was trans and I'm not? I don't know. God bless you and your families. Keep your head up. Buy canned food and water. If you think you want to, if you think you need it, I would just say go ahead and do it. I don't know. Then again, I'm not the greatest advisor on money, maybe. I don't know. I just save up all my money. I never spend it, so I don't get normie debt and stuff like that. You know, I don't get that stuff, so. Anyway. Won't you be? Can't you be? Please won't you be my neighbor? That's from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Well, say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? There are many different neighborhoods in this big world of ours. Many places for coming and going. Are you going somewhere today? If you are, is it somewhere you've been before or someplace new? Will you be visiting with old friends or new friends? I hope wherever you are or wherever you're going, you will have a very special day.